Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers, and as you can see today is my Friday haul again, and wow, what a haul I've got to bring you today. The savings are absolutely astronomical. I've paid around £50 for this shop today. The value of the shopping from the supermarket would have cost me well over £200. So let me start at the beginning. Everything here has been bought from a food initiative. I don't shop in supermarkets, I shop in food initiatives that save food from landfill. The dates are really good. The odd thing might be out of date, but use your own discernment, just like I do. And as I say, I've saved in excess of £150 today, and I'm really happy with that. Let me show you the breakdown of what I've actually paid for. So, start of the list, I got 4 packs of classic pork sausages. I've paid £1 a pack for these sausages today, giving me a total of £4. Had I bought them in the supermarket, they would have cost me £9.96 for the 4 packs, which is a saving of £5.96 to me. Absolutely amazing. I got a bag of baby potatoes. I've paid just 20p for those today. They would have cost £1.05 in the supermarket, which is an 85p saving to myself. 600 grams of carrots. I've paid 20p. Supermarket would have charged me 75p, which is a 55p saving. A lovely plum tomatoes on the vine. Absolutely amazing. Again, I've paid 20p for those today. Would have cost £1.49 in the supermarket, which is a £1.29 saving. I got a nice sachet Blue Dragon chow mein. I've paid 20p for that sachet today. Would have cost 95p, a 75p saving. Small pack of tea bags for Mr. Wallflowers. So that's 40 tea bags. I paid just 20p. They would have only cost 40p in the supermarket, but a 20p saving. All the better. A nice beef pasty. I've paid 20p for that today. Would have cost £1.50. So a tremendous £1.30 savings. Also got a little potato, Bombay potato and spinach one with it. Again, I've paid 20p. That would have cost me £1.94, which gives me a £1.74 saving. These are delicious, and the family asked me to get them again. So these are Swedish meatballs. Now, I've paid £3.36 for them today. It would have actually cost me £6 in the supermarket, which gives me a £2.64 saving. Lovely. A kilo of porridge for Oscar. I've paid 42p for that. Would have cost 85p, which gives me a 43p saving. A nice cabbage. We always love a bit of cabbage. I've paid 42p for that. Would have cost 89p, which is a 47p saving. If you can hear any noise in the background, Oscar's hanging around. He wants to cook his evening meal, but he also wants to see what goodies he can take off the island. We got a nice Caesar salad. Mr. Wallflowers and I are having that between us for our evening meal tonight. I've paid 20p for that. Would have cost £1.39. So a £1.19 saving. Also got a nice bag of 2 bags of flat leaf parsley. I've paid 25p for the pair of them. They would have cost me £1, so a 75p saving. A nice bag of Italian salad. I've paid 20p for the salad. Would have cost me £1.24, so a £1.04 saving. A nice small iceberg cabbage. It says 30p on it, but iceberg lettuce, sorry. I've paid 20p. I paid 20p for it. Would have cost 64p, so a 44p saving. This I picked up last week, and I filled my hand wash bottle up with it. So it's a Harding and Bayless cherry flavoured. Is it a shower gel or a body wash? Body wash, and it's just £2 at the moment, and it smells absolutely wonderful. I've been using it as hand wash upstairs, and I'm actually going to try it in the shower and use it as a body wash. So it's cost me £2 today. Would have cost £4 in the supermarket, so a £2 saving. A cosmetic, we're the Try Ladies, but hey, I don't hold much stock in it working, but I'll give it a whirl. So it's called a Neutrogena Retinol Boost. I've paid £2.10 for that today. That would have actually cost me £24.99 in Boots or other places like that, which is a £22.89 saving. So for £2, I thought, well, I'll give it a whirl. A little treat. A nice bottle of Irish cream, flavoured syrup. So I paid 20p for that. It would have cost £3.99, which is a £3.75 saving. A tin of Fray Bentos meatballs. Again, I've paid 20p. Would have cost £1.25, so £1.05 saving. A tin of peas. Again, I've paid 42p for these ones. They would have cost 89, so a 47p saving. Now the carrots, this is the least saving of the day. Now I've paid 42p for those carrots today. They would have actually only cost 45p, which gives me a 3p saving. But that 3p is in my pocket, and it's not in the supermarket's till, and I'm very happy about that. Well, 3p is the lowest savings today, but as you'll see, they dramatically add up. I also got a tin of Morrison's mushy peas. Paid 42p. They would have been 65p, so a 23p saving. Mushrooms for Mr. Wallflowers, I've paid 42p. They would have cost 70p, so a 28p saving. Heinz Beans, but with sausages. So I've paid 20p for that tin. Would have cost me £1.70, so £1.50 saving. Now this one looks so interesting. So it's kimchi, Jongga, and you can see there's all the vegetables in the side. It's mostly Napa cabbage, and we're going to give it a whirl. We've never tried this before, and we're going to try it. So I managed to pick that up for 20p today. It's 1.5 kilos. I was so shocked when I saw the price of it. It would have cost me £15.99. Now, I wouldn't have spent that money to try it, but since it's only cost me 20p, I'm going to give it a whirl. And you're quite excited to try it, aren't you? So that's a saving of £1.79. Sorry, £15.79. Next is a 4-pinter of milk. I've paid £1.26. Would have cost £1.65. So a 39p saving. A small jar of chicken and ham paste. Sometimes Oscar or Mr. Wallflowers like this on toast. Reminiscent of Toasty Toppers years ago, but they like a bit of that now and again. So I paid 20p. Would have cost me 50p in the supermarket, which is a 30p saving. A Heinz burger sauce. Oscar goes through that like water, doesn't he? I've paid 84p for that today. Would have cost £3.38 in the supermarket, so a £2.54 savings to me. A small bag of plain flour, building up my collection at the moment again. So I've paid 42p for that. Would have cost 53, so an 11p saving. Just a little shower gel for the pantry for when we might need it. I've paid 20p for that. It would have only been 39, but it's a 19p saving. And this, I don't know how to spell it. Either Cerio or Cheerio. tomato sauce. I've paid 20p for that. Would have been £1.10, so a 90p saving. And the jellies, Mr. Wallflowers will chuck into them. Jelly hearts, I've paid 20p. They would have been £1.25, so £1.20 saving. And now the biscuit collection. So I got a pack of wafers. I've paid 42p for those. They would have only been 52, so still a 10p saving. 2 packs of Maryland cookies. I've paid 84p. I was quite surprised. They would have cost £3.40 for the 2 packs in the supermarket. So it's a £2.56 saving to me. Wonderful. And the 2 at the front, they're 2 Costa cookies with cream in the middle. I've paid 42p for them. They would have cost £3.25. So a £2.83 saving. And they will be lovely for desserts today. They'll get used up first. Now I'll bring you over to this side. And this side, it'll just blow you away. It does me. So I got 2 8-packs of cherry coke. There's 0 sugar, but that's okay. And there's 8 cans in each pack, so it's 16 cans of coke, cherry coke. I paid £3 for the 16 cans. They would have cost me £7 in the supermarket, so that's a £4 saving. Now I don't know if you remember my last haul, but when I purchased the coffee mate, I used my negotiating skills. And I went to the manager and discussed it, and I just said, I'd like to strike up a deal with you for the coffee mate. I'll just quickly reiterate the story. He said £18 for the 6. I said I was thinking more like 12. He said maybe 14. I asked could we meet in the middle with 13, and he agreed. So the last 6 I paid £13. Today when I went to this particular place, I said to the lady behind the counter, you remember he agreed I could purchase it at £13. So she went back, she double checked, the agreement still stood. So I purchased 2 lots today. So I've paid £26 for 12 lots of coffee mate. And in each tub there's 550 grams. I can't pull one out from there, just bear with me. So in each tub there's 550 grams. Now the shop itself normally sell them at £3, but it works out £2 and pennies for my negotiated price, and I'm really happy with that. There doesn't seem to be a best before by date on. I don't know where that would be, and maybe that's something I'll have to check out later. But I'm really happy. So I paid 26. What's that? Is it on the carton itself? So let's see. August 26. Well, I'm really happy with that anyway, because it'll still keep after that anyway, yeah. I'm happy to keep that for 12 months and still use it. So I've paid £26 for 12 of those. Had I purchased them in the supermarket, the cheapest price available at the moment is £3.99. Had I purchased them at that price, it would have cost me £47.88, which gives me a total saving there on the coffee mate of £21.88. Wowee. So I'm going to see if I can do it again next week. See if I can get my 12-month supply. It's not just me who uses it, so I managed to get the 4 sandwich batons. Today we've got barbecue chicken, chicken and bacon, egg mayonnaise, and chicken and mayonnaise. They were absolutely free. You can see the price on them, £2.69 per baton. So had I purchased them from this store, it would have cost me £10.76, so full savings to me. As usual, I got a Warburton's loaf for just 20p. That would have cost me £1.40 in the supermarket, so a saving of £1.20. I got a Robert's loaf, absolutely free. That would have cost me £1.35. I got 3 chocolate twists, absolutely free. They would have cost £2.07. And in there also is an apple turnover, absolutely free. That would have cost me 69 pence. Oh yeah, I got 2 packs of the pancakes, Wilburton's pancakes. Now I've actually just paid 84 pence for the 2 packs. They would have cost me £2.60 in the supermarket, so it's a £1.76 saving to me. I got 4 cheesy ciabatta, absolutely free. They would have cost me £2.60. I got 4 plain ciabatta, absolutely free. They would have cost me £2. I got 4 pretzels, absolutely free. They would have cost me £3. I got a pack of New York bagels for 50 pence. They would have cost me £1.35, so that's an 85 pence saving. And look at this, 14 cans of Heinz baked beans. Now everyone knows they're around £1.70 a tin in the supermarkets at the moment. Now the date on them is August 25. I'm more than happy to take them today. We eat beans regularly, and I'm more than happy to have them past their best before date. I don't particularly follow best before dates, and we're all individual and we'll decide for ourselves. But I'm happy with that date, and I'm happy to... Oscar doesn't like beans anyway, so Mr. Wallflowers and I are both happy to eat that, and we're happy to receive 14 cans of it absolutely free, and that will last us quite a while. We'd eat those 2-3 years out of date, not bat an eyelid, so we're quite happy with those. And they're in a tin and they're highly preserved, so we're more than happy with that. Had I purchased them in the supermarket in date at full price, they would have cost £25.20. So today, everything you can see on the island and everything you can see here behind me and around me, I've spent a total of £52.29. I know, a lot over my budget. That's a lot for me to spend. But had I purchased this all in the supermarket, it would have cost me £208.79. Wow. So that gives me a grand total savings of £156.50. £156.50 savings. And I've only actually spent £52. So yeah, absolutely amazing. So I hope you enjoy this. Let me know what your thoughts are on the best before dates. As I say, we've eaten like this. Everything else is in date. Everything else I'm, more than happy with. And I'm more than happy with this date. But let me know what your thoughts are. Would you eat this today, in a year's time, 2 years' time? When's your cut-off period? Would you throw good food out the fridge just because it's nearing its best before date? I don't know. It tickles me. Just let me know anyway. Thanks for joining me today. Please take care. Remember you're loved. And also, the world is a better place with you in it. Bye, love.